So, Nagelsmann, we weren't such an easy opponent after all, were we? Yeah, I told you, mate. I told you we're decent. Shots on target, XG. Mate, you sound like me. Just look at the scoreboard, mate. 1-1. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 12, Episode 6 here at H&W Welders as we look to win we were trying to win the Champions League with the Northern Irish side. And today, well, we're going to do a Champions League doubleheader, 2 tough games, and we may not come away with anything. It's RB Leipzig at home. Of course, we've got away. We've got a 1-1 draw with them at home, and then it's Manchester United at home. And, well, that's going to be tough as well, isn't it? So it may not be a classic in terms of our results, but let's certainly hope we put up some good performances. I thought we'd start by having a quick look at how the team dynamics is getting on. As you would imagine, for a team that is doing as well as we are outside of, well, even Europe, we're doing well. Everything is looking fairly good for us. The hierarchy, we do have a few team leaders, influential, or highly influential players, I should say, so that's good. Again, we'd like to get a couple more, particularly Martin, who is our vice-captain. We'd like to get him up, well, at least really to a team leader sort of position. But generally speaking, the support is good. It's only the one loanee that is not actively supporting me. And if we have a look at the social groups, again, ideally, we wouldn't have 2 social groups of roughly the same size. They'll come together. That may happen. But yeah, I mean, we've got the sort of the low needs and the players that have come to the team a little bit more latterly, and then obviously the guys that are a little bit more established, or actually there's a bit of a mixture between them. Anyway, you can see the way it works there, and hopefully, as I say, they will come together eventually. So that is the way that is looking. Now, what we've got to do is catch up on what's happened since last episode. There's been 3 games, all of them in the league. The first one was away to Dungannon, a team we've had trouble going there from time to time. Let's see how we got on. We took the lead after 28 minutes when Up Richard picked out Armstrong. McDade made it 2-0. And with Dungannon down to 10 men, Dylan Lake made it 3-0 at half-time. Hill found Lake unmarked for our 4th. Before McDade was left alone in the penalty area to complete the scoring. So we were, on this day, far too good for them. Going down to 10 men obviously helped us massively. But yeah, too good for them. As I said, McDade with a double, Lake with a double, and Armstrong with a goal. You can see from the XG tracker, it was a very, very comfortable afternoon of football for us. No shots on target for them. And yeah, happy days. Next up in the league, it was Glenavon. We tend to struggle against them or absolutely destroy them. Let's see what we did on this occasion. McKay crossed for Scully to give us an early lead. Napoleon made it 2-0, and Scully crossed for McKay to get our 3rd. We gifted them a goal back, but restored our lead before half-time. Miss Kelly thumped in a memorable first Welders goal, before Turpey slipped in McKay to complete the scoring. So we thumped them, and we thumped them well and good. Really good performance from us. McKay with a double, Napoleon, Scully, Picasso, and a good first goal for the club from Miss Kelly, one of the youngsters, of course, that's come through our system. We brought Turpey off the bench for Picasso just to give him a little bit of game time. It was an own goal, their one. It was a bit of a comedy thing, wasn't it? But yeah, I mean, it happens at times. It's very harsh that Triggy got blamed for it, though. Final game to catch you up on was against Bainbridge Town. Let's see how that went. Fred Simpson tapped in the opening goal, and Turpey smashed in the second to seal the points. So it was a bit of a scruffy performance from us, this one, but we were ultimately very comfortable in the game. I did change the formation up as much as anything, just to make sure we don't become too predictable, playing the same formation game in, game out. McDade did miss a penalty, which is annoying because obviously that would have been one more goal back towards his record attempt here. But ultimately, it was absolutely fine. We got the results, and that's all that matters. Now, a quick look at what those 3 results in the league mean. Now, you'll see here we do have some games before the Manchester United game. I'll play through those and show you the highlights. There's 2 cup games we don't particularly care about, and Glentoran. So we'll, as I said, we'll show you those after the Leipzig game. But we are top of the table. Larne dropped points. They drew away to Linfield, which isn't a bad result in and of itself, I suppose, but gives us the lead. And Linfield are 8 points back already after 12 games. So struggling seems harsh, but they're not doing particularly good, are they? Now, you will see here Manchester United have already played today. They beat Ajax 6-1. So they've qualified from the group. It is essentially between ourselves and Leipzig for second, you'd argue. If we can take anything from back from Germany with us, then that would be a massive, massive boost. But Ajax look a beaten side, and it could all come down to the final group game where we host them to see who it is that that comes third in this group and stays in Europe. But let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here against Leipzig. And we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. And this is the team we're sending out. It's Zanetti in goal. It's Ellis, Kidd, Lewis, and Hill as the back four. We're going to give Miss Kelly a game in Europe. He has been playing very, very well. He's got good positioning as well, so I'm hoping that as a defensive midfielder, he'll just kind of do well next to Meunier there for us. It's Scully, Armstrong, and McKay with Picasso going up top. You can see that the bench is Finity, Martin, Stars, Napoleon, who is not particularly fit for this one, but if we need him at the end, we'll bring him on. Lake, Brady, and Davison as well. Let's see if we can sneak a point maybe in Germany. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. I'm not sure if I recognize any of those names or not, but obviously 12 years in the future, there's a lot of regens involved at this point. What do we want to say? Ignore, just go out there, play your natural game. I think I can just about get on board with that. This is one of those where it's not really anything to lose. We've done okay so far away from home. We should have beaten Ajax, arguably, and, well, we could have beaten Manchester United. I think we probably feel a bit hard done. Why not to take at least a point from that, given our first half performance? But, yeah, this is a different challenge altogether. And hopefully, what we really need is we need somebody to play next to Meunier in Europe, don't we? Richard hasn't really done it. Napoleon was okay in the home game against RB Leipzig, but I'm not sure. He's not defensively quite good enough for what we need back there, is he? So we're not playing a deep-lying playmaker. We've just got two defensive midfielders in. And let's hope we can still defend from a corner. We just about kind of can with the help of the post. And that is the end of that particular highlight. Let's give them some early encouragement here. And it's one of these where if we can just keep it tight, keep it to 0-0. Here we go with Miss Kelly. Armstrong, back to Miss Kelly. Can he smash in another goal? Ellis has it. We look like we're going nowhere here. Hopefully we're not going to give this ball away. And, yeah, well, I guess we kept possession from an attacking free kick. Maybe that's all we can ask for. Hill is in space out wide. Instead, we go up the middle, and it's not the best ball. And I'm wondering, already seeing that, if we need to be looking to exploit the flanks, perhaps. Or at least tell the goalkeeper to be distributing it to wide areas, and it's just past the post. Let's say that Zanetti had that covered. Here we go with Armstrong getting forward. It's tackled away, though. And what will become of this? Come on, boys. Get a bit of can we get a foot in somewhere here? Come on. Armstrong gets beaten. He gets back, though. Meunier goes out wide. He misses the tackle. Can Hill stop the cross coming into the box? He can't, and he can. Oh, he can miss. What a miss that is. Unbelievable stuff. Let's give them some more encouragement. We're riding our luck here. They've hit the post. They've missed a sitter. And we've got that away, have we? Lewis, well done. Edge of the area. Meunier is there. It's hit the crossbar again. And Julian Nagelsmann must be wondering what sort of charm we have put on the goal to stop them from scoring, because we are very, very lucky to still be here at 0-0. Let's tell them to focus. We've got some nervous players in there. But if we can get to the break at 0-0, which we haven't done yet, we've got another corner to defend. And there it is. It has been coming, hasn't it? It's one of these. They're not doing too much against us from open play. We've got 2-on-1 at the back post. Ellis possibly should have been dropping back in there to help out. Let's just try and get the half time here. Meunier's looking nervous. And it's a game that, well, we've struggled to be in, really, haven't we? What do we say to that? Show me something different second half. Let's try that. We'll pump our fists. Say we have faith in them. We'll go and have a look and see if there's anything we can change tactically. Because like I say, we haven't particularly been in the game. Let's go and try putting a bit of pressure on them. We don't have booking, so let's get stuck in. Although we're not the best at defending from a free kick, so maybe that's a mistake. Let's go counter-press them as well. And I wonder if we lower our tempo and look for overlaps. Maybe whip some early crosses in, although Picasso's not the greatest player in the air, is he? Let's leave it at that for now and see if that gets us anywhere. Let's give them some early encouragement. And we just need to be better in the second half, don't we? We need to create ourselves some more chances. And like I say, defensively, I don't think we're doing too badly. Everything we've seen from them, let's try demand more. Everything we've seen from them, for the most part, has been from a set piece, from corners, not even from a set piece. But second half, they very much look to have just shut this game down. Can we get them on the break, I wonder. Armstrong can't quite get to that. And has he given away a penalty in trying to get to it? It looked outside the box, didn't it? It's one of those silly fouls, if it is indeed a foul. I'm wondering if we need to look to go 2 up top here to try and get something going. It worked for us in the first game. You could argue we probably should have started like that, given that it did work. Is it no penalty? It is. We are going to have a free kick to defend. And nothing becomes of that. All right, so let's make these changes. Okay, so we've made 2 subs. Miss Kelly and McKay come off. We're going to bring Napoleon on to play in midfield. We're going to move Armstrong out wide. We're still going to use him as an advanced playmaker. He's not really a winger, but hopefully out there he might just get a little bit more space. And Davison comes on to play up top again. And well, let's see if they can match up like they did in that first game where we nicked a point, playing something similar to this. And if we can do the same thing again, can we? Let's encourage. We've got a free kick to defend here. No, we don't. Just kidding. All right. Oh, we've got another free kick to defend. All right, let's do all this. We'll keep hitting the early crosses in. We could probably be more expressive at this point, and I think we might take get stuck in off, because I'm wondering if we are... let's keep it on. If we get a red card, we get a red card. All right. Can we defend from a free kick? No, we can't. It's killing us, isn't it? The set-piece defending in Europe. That's a second goal. And we've been done by 2 set pieces, which is really, really frustrating. That just about ends our chances of getting out of the group, I would say. We're unlikely to take any... Well, we'd need to beat Manchester United away now, at home, sorry, wouldn't we? Ellis has just played him on. And it's just beaten in the air. It's just a case, I think, of better players in the air getting the job done for them. And there we go. Well, what we don't want to do is concede a third if we can at all help it. Can we win that? We can't. It's a flick on that somehow found its way to the back post. Zanetti is there, and second time of asking from a very narrow angle. But these match ratings, again, they're not... I feel like they're not showing... Well, I mean, in the end, the stats kind of suggest that it was a comfortable win for them. But it felt like we did okay. Let me know what you guys think. It felt like we did okay, I thought, defensively. Like I say, all of their chances... Well, we can't be happy with that. But yeah, most of their chances were from a set piece. So, you know, a late goal this time goes their way, and we get 0 from that. But there we go. They coast past us. We have a quick look at the group. And like I say, that's essentially any chance of getting out of the group done. Now all our focus turns to making sure that we're third in the group. Wait right there, guys. I'll play through the games. We'll be back for Manchester United. If we can get a point there, well, it doesn't change too much. As things stand, we still will just need to not lose to Ajax. But, you know, if we could beat Manchester United, well then... Okay, welcome back. It's time to face Manchester United. It's a bit of a bonus game for us, this one, but a little bit of bad news in that the under-19s, or under-18s, I should say, officially out of their Youth Champions League. 4-1, they were beaten by Manchester United. We put Miss Kelly and Turpie down there to see what they could do, but like I say, 4-1, and that is them officially done. And there's more bad news because Dylan Lake has picked up an injury, 3 to 4 weeks, that, needless to say, is suboptimal, as they say, but that is a little bit of a blow for us moving forward. Now, there's 3 games, as you know, to catch you up on, so let's get to that. First was a league game against Glentoran. See how we did. We took a first half lead, went up Richard, slipped in Brady. Before McQuaid and McDade combined to make it 2-0 at half-time. And Dylan Lake was on hand to make it 3-0 in the second half. So there was some horrid finishing from us in this one, but we did do enough to win the game quite comfortably. Chambers didn't have a great game again, giving him a chance. Just doesn't quite do it often enough for us, despite the fact he's a good player. But a comfortable win, as you can see. And next up, it was Carrick Rangers in the League Cup quarterfinal. Now, of course, they knocked us out of the Antrim Shield. Not that we particularly care about the Antrim Shield, but it'd be nice to get some revenge, wouldn't it? We had an early lead through a wonderful Brady header. Napoleon made it 2-0. And then played in Turpey to make it 3-0. Carrick pulled one back. But Turpey instantly restored our advantage. And then completed his hat-trick before half-time. Hill crossed for Lake to get our 6th. Before some sloppy play. And slack defending gave Carrick 2 late goals. So not our best defensive work in this one, but it was a very, very convincing win nonetheless. Turpey with a hat-trick. Nice to see the youngster getting himself first in the goals. Napoleon, Brady, Lake, all the attacking players, everybody contributed, as just maybe not the defence. It was just a bit sloppy at times, wasn't it? But there we go. We're into the next round. I forget who we've got. It doesn't matter because we don't care about who we've got. A quick look at how the youngster Turpey's getting on. We're trying to move him on a little bit, sort of this personality-wise. You can see his determination is going up. I'm hoping that means that the mentoring group we've got him in is having a nice impact. But as long as he keeps putting away his chances, then we'll be okay with that, won't we? Next up, it was Hamilton Reserves in the Caramel Wafer Cup. Let's see if we can get back to the semi-finals in the competition that is definitely the most delicious in football. Napoleon gave us a first-half lead. And El Amin made it 2-0 at half-time. Napoleon got our 3rd. And then completed his hat-trick in style. So Napoleon in fine form in this one, playing as a number 10 there. Yeah, again, comfortable win. There's not much to go on about. It was sort of a little bit the same as the other ones. Finity, of course, we gave him the games in goal for the 2 cup games. And there we go. Next up, we have, who do we have in this thing? We've got Dungannon Swifts in the semi-final of the League Cup. And we're going to have either Arbroath or Dunfermline Athletic in the Caramel Wafer Cup. Motherwell is a relatively big team, aren't they, to be playing in that competition. But anyway, it's all about Manchester United now in this European doubleheader. Anything we get will be a massive bonus. And if IB Leipzig could go and beat Ajax for us, we'd appreciate that as well, wouldn't we? Let's have a look at the team we're sending out. It is Zanetti in goal, Ellis, Kidd, Lewis and Hill. It's Napoleon's in such good form, I can't not pick him for this one. So he's going to come in and partner Munier in midfield. It's Scully, Armstrong and McKay. Picasso goes up top. Yeah, the big loss, of course, is Dylan Lake. We're not going to have him as an option, but this is a bonus. This game is just a bonus. Anything we can get, we'll gratefully accept. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. It looks similar to the team, isn't it, that we faced at their place at Old Trafford, and I still think we were quite unlucky not to get the win there. I don't think we're going to go for revenge. There's no pressure on you here, boys. If we're honest, absolutely none whatsoever. Go out there, make a difference, and hopefully we get some decent match ratings from this, even if we don't get a result. And here we go. Of course, I'd say almost the bigger game here it's the other one, isn't it? RB Leipzig and Ajax. If the Germans could do us a big favour and get a win, then we know we go into that final game at home against Ajax. Look at the crowd just quietly as well. Knowing that avoiding defeat will get us into the Europa League, and that ultimately it would almost be perfect, wouldn't it? We get the Champions League prize money, and then we can go on the Europa League, have a little bit of a run, hopefully get some coefficient points, and see exactly how far we can go in that competition. And given, you know, the way we've played in the Champions League, we haven't, and I say this as we're playing Manchester United and could well get smashed, but we haven't been that soundly beaten yet, although match stats would suggest otherwise, and the XG and all that. But as you guys keep telling me, that doesn't matter. It's the scoreboard, and we haven't been out of any games really as of yet. I think the 2 games we've lost have been late goals for a second one, haven't they, against Man United at Old Trafford and obviously RB Leipzig earlier the episode. So, yeah, what we would ideally not like to do is fall behind in the 4th minute. But it's looking increasingly like they're pinging it around us, and that might be what's about to happen. Ball in. Hill is there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, it was excellent defensive play. And it has been kept out. But, Jesus. Put it past the post, Hill, please. We come straight back. Are we still panicking from that? Good block there from Hill. Scully gets it forward, looking for Picasso. He's not the best in the air. Munier has missed it. Oh, come on, man. You're in here because you're supposed to be able to do that, and we've stuffed it up. And it's the most annoying sort of goal to concede. What is Meunier doing? Unbelievable. And at that point, well, I mean, it's a good finish, but Meunier... Armstrong with a free kick. Can we get them straight back? Ball in. Lewis. Look, McKay! And we have got it straight back. It's Lewis knocking it down for McKay. And it's 1-1 in the 6th minute. And we have hit them straight back. That is incredible. We've scored a goal against Manchester United. And that's incredible, isn't it? Lewis with the towering head up. McKay, it's not a tight angle. Not the best defending from them, but we don't care about that. And he is, well, the offside should be from this one for him, shouldn't it? And anyway, it doesn't matter. It's been given, and that's all that matters. Let's encourage them. We're looking fired up. We're looking motivated. And now we know we can score. Could we dare dream of getting a second one here? This would be, I mean, I say it's a massive point. It wouldn't actually change to, unless, well, I suppose if Ajax takes something, then it could prove to be a massive point. I mean, it's still a long, long way to go yet. But ultimately, it's going to come down to our final game at home to Ajax and what we can do against them. Obviously, though, we'd like to be ahead of them, so we know that, you know, we just need to not lose. But that being said, I mean, we'll go out there, we'll try and beat Ajax. We were 3-1 up at their place. We really should have won that game, shouldn't we? Here we go. Armstrong turns into a bit of space. Sorry, does he have the pace to get free? Doesn't look like he does. Scully, ball towards the back post. McKay to Picasso. Oh, it's blocked away. Penalty ref. Oh, it was a wonderful bit of play, and Picasso just couldn't quite find the finish. Here we go. Zanetti with a goal kick. Lewis out to Hill. To Armstrong. Armstrong to Meunier. You owe us for that goal, mate. That is just devastating. Here we go. Scully for Picasso. Back to Scully. Can he slip Picasso in? He had a little bit of space in front of him there. Scully has gone a long way. Gets the ball in. It's Picasso! It's Picasso with a second of the game. We're in front against Manchester United. The Scully assist. He went a long, long way. I thought there he could have slipped him in maybe, but he kept going. He kept going. Picasso made a nuisance of himself in the penalty area, and it's a good finish. It's well tucked away, and it is 2-1 to the Welders over Oh, no, I've hit praise as well as this highlight started. And are we going to have our lead very, very short-lived? Enjoy these seconds because it may be the only time we're in front of Manchester United. There it is. Oh, it's hit the post. Well, we're going to be in front for at least a few more seconds. Now, could we dare dream of a half-time lead? We should have had the half-time lead at Old Trafford. Are we going to get it at Windsor Park? It looks like we are. It is 2-1. The Welders ahead of Manchester United. Take your screenshots now. We can just edit so it says full-time maybe. But what do we say to that? I mean, it's got... do we just keep taking the pressure off them? You've got nothing to lose, boys. There's still no pressure on you here. We've got faith in you. Just go out there. Do your best. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just try and not lose the second half. And this will be a massive 3 points. And I haven't seen a score come through yet from the other game. I can't believe I'm saying, you know, if we beat Manchester United. But if we were to be able to hang on to this, we'll give it a focus. This would possibly seal our place out of the group. Ball in. Whoa, Juan Pablo, and it's just over the crossbar. Oh, we've got another corner. We did work on defending free kicks and corners, but you wouldn't know it looking at that, and it's 2-2. What have we got to do to defend a free kick, whether it be a set piece, I should say, whether it be a free kick or a corner? What have we got to do? Picasso is there. Kidd is there. Kidd, I mean, he's a centre-back. He should be doing a little bit better. And we've come straight back. Erling Haaland is on. It's 12 years on. He's not going to be the prime Erling Haaland, but he's still probably walking to our team. Picasso with a little flick on, but it's not really there for anybody. And here come Manchester United again. Lewis turning like the Queen Mary. Ball in. It's a good block from Ellis. It's cleared away. Let's tell him to focus. It's the highlight continuing. Oh, Armstrong wins it back. And we just give it away through Meunier. Meunier is not having a great game. You know who else is having a good game actually is Napoleon in there. So let's take him off for Up Richard. And Scully on a booking maybe makes me a little bit nervous as well. Can Munier get a tackle? Oh, Munier is annoying me as well. Oh, Hill! Why would you do that, mate? I mean, it's a penalty. It's embarrassing we're even going to VAR, if I'm honest. And can Zayanetti keep us level? It's Erling Haaland against Zayanetti. And he has saved it. We couldn't see it because of the thing coming up here, but he saved it. Zayanetti keeps us level. Armstrong with a corner ball in. Up Richard, and it's just over the bar. All right, do we want to change any... Munier is annoying me, but we don't really have anybody else to bring on. So I guess we don't bring anybody on then. That's the simple thing to do, isn't it? Let's encourage them. Let's encourage them. Oh, we've got 10 minutes to play. Ellis with a good block, but it's still fallen for the Manchester United player. I think we don't not deserve a point from this. We're massive underdogs, obviously. Oh, I thought that was going in. It would be a huge point if we could get it. We're still a long way to go yet. Hill with a throw. Armstrong knocks it down. Up Richard. Back to Munier. Munier to Hill. Hill to Scully. Scully. Tackled away. Oh, and here they come. Can Up Richard get a foot in there? Can he get a foot in there? Not yet. And here they come. Ellis. Oh, he's got past him. Ellis gets back. He does brilliantly, does Ellis. And is that the highlight, or is it going to continue? Zayanetti gets it forward. Looking and finding McKay. Down to Armstrong. Up Richard to Munier, who has space. It's Scully. It's Picasso. It's looking for McKay. It's not there. Armstrong picks it up, though. We're putting them under pressure. Is there some late drama in this one for us? Hill to Armstrong. To Scully! Oh! Ian Scully, it's 3-2 to the Welders! We are beating Manchester United and there are 5 minutes to play. Ian Scully with the goal. And is this going to be the most historic day in Northern Irish football? Never mind Welders history. Obviously, it's the biggest game in Welders history if we hang on for this. Are we about to seal our spot in the in European football? Now, 5 minutes to play. We've got to go just all hands on deck here, don't we? So defensive. We've just got to try and make it as difficult for them as we possibly can. We'll go ultra defensive. I don't want to change too much because obviously we are doing quite well. But equally, we've got to try and hang on to this now, don't we? We slow everything down. Do we drop the line ever so slightly? I mean, we probably do, don't we? Or else we're asking to get whacked over the top. And we'll get back out there. And we are this close. We are this close to beating Manchester United. I thought we should have done. I thought we were unlucky not to do it when we went to Old Trafford. We're in stoppage time. Is this going to be the most historic day in the history of the club? It's a massive, massive win. We have beaten Manchester United. We've beaten them 3-2. We've outscored man. The XG would suggest we're slightly lucky, but that doesn't matter. That's really, really special, boys. That is sensational. What a win. And RB Leipzig have beaten Ajax, so going into the final group game, we have sealed ourselves third in the group. What a performance from the team. It's going to be pressure off. Look at that. Oh, they shatter Manchester United at Windsor Park. And you should be disappointed, mate. You've lost to a Northern Irish side. We will be going into the Europa League. That could be huge. We've got money as well. We already knew we were knocked out. That was mathematically not quite certain, but it was always going to happen. And yeah, looking at players for the Northern Ireland squad, they should call them all up. The Welders should be the Northern Irish team at this point. And guys, that will do it for today. Well, if you haven't enjoyed it, then I don't know what to tell you because we have just beaten Manchester United. Make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time. You may have noticed the Irish Champions Cup thing is up again. So we'll come back next time for the first leg of that. And also, I mean, I guess we still come back for Ajax. It's still a Champions League tie. I mean, look at this December fixtures. That is ridiculous. So I think do we come back for that? Do we want to kick on a little bit here? Ultimately, it's a game that means nothing. And I think maybe we want to try and kick on a little bit, get towards the end of the season where we're going to be back in Europe now. We know that. So what we might come back for the second leg of the Irish Cup and then the LAN game as well. So that'll all be for next time, guys. Until then, Open Aussie Bell, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.